Yeah, I'm just gonna go on normal difficulty or whatever the lowest one is, because I'm not very good at this game, to be honest. I've had that, like, that's been a problem with me getting into the Fire Emblem series. I had this friend who's been, like, recommending me to start the early games in the series, but they've been saying, like, oh, Awakening is, like, one of the easiest ones, and I had trouble playing Awakening. On Awakening, I was like, I wanted to go for Classic on my first run through and be like, but then it turned out I just ended up resetting every time I lost a unit anyway, because, like, it was such a... It wasn't much incentive to, like, replay a second time, so I just felt like, oh, I want to see all the characters' endings on one go, so I just want to keep them all in it. But in this one, there's incentive to replay because there's a free house, there's a free route to choose. So on this one, I think I will go for the one where your characters can perma-die, and I will get really emotional about that. But because I can start over and have encouragement to do several playthroughs, it's not like I've technically lost them forever, so to speak. I can revisit them again and cry again, and get a second chance at seeing their ending. So yes, I will go for the one where everyone dies and I cry forever. Hooray!
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose.
Oh, you're a fancy bitch. I guess that sets her personality apart from the previous ones. Oh, this is where I select our character. Ominous chanting as you rotate the genders. This is basically a representation of what it is to be LGBT. Yeah, I don't like the costume for the lady, that's just weird. Like, the dude, his costume is just an armor thing that looks all cool, it's got a nice pattern on it. And the lady just got random Fancifist holes cut out of it and fishnet stockings, why? They don't have anything in common aside from just vaguely having black and pink on them, I guess. That's actually why I bought the DLC on day one for this, because apparently in the DLC you can get different outfits, and I saw the outfit for the lady before and I was like, I need a different outfit, please tell me there's some outfit that is not that weird looking, sorry. But yeah, I also checked up on this, and apparently there's like a really bad imbalance on options for the LGBT options in this game. It's already bad enough that there's what, like 20, 25 characters you can marry, and then like only one of them is a one you can marry, a gay marry as a dude. Like, there's only one gay male character in the whole of it, but if you play as a girl you can marry five, you can get 5 lesbian marriages, and that seems so weird how they would have like deliberately wildly different amounts on both of them. Like, neither of them are particularly good. Like, if you have so many options and so few of them are there for same-sex marriage, then, but like, seriously, just only having one to choose from for a guy, that's really crap. Do you think they would have learned? Because that's the one reason I didn't get Fates initially when it first came out, is because, like, seriously, they had one option for each gender to have a gay marriage, and it was version exclusive, which is hilarious. Like, literally, it was like bloody Pokemon Red and Blue, but like Pokemon lesbian and gay versions. Like, bloody Jesus. What a terrible decision. This is a very weird decision too, to like rectify the problem only if you pick one gender. But then if you pick this gender, you have to suffer through having a horrible looking outfit. So I think I'll just go for the dude on the first route, I guess. Oh, whatever, we'll go with the lady because she's got more options for now. Nah, I can't put up with that outfit, but then, I don't know how long you have to play into the game to unlock a DLC outfit, so also I don't know yet if they're better or not. To be honest, I'm probably just going to be role-playing this as if I'm just playing the same character on both routes. Like, I would like to just have the option to romance all the characters I want. So I'd just be like imagining in my head I'm playing as some gender fluid character. So let's just go with the guy McBlobface. Yes, you have picked me. Yes, I acknowledge.
The likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I do not know.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Oh, but I'd lose my subscribers.
Do not deceive. You would do well to
fuck you, why'd you give me the options then? I could be role-playing this character as a sassy bitch now. You've given me that option as the first establishing character trait I've got. I'm gonna have to live with that. I'm sorry, you will not be able to restrain my sass ever again. I will not keep my wit in line. My wit will be outside the lines. My wit does not know how to colour. My wit is so outside the box it's inside the hexagon. Ominous chanting, I have no idea what name to give except the generic name, cause we can't customize protagonists in this game, so what is really the point of changing your name if you're just playing the same character anyway? He gave me the idea with those attract mode screens. We're just gonna play as Gremory. So that gives me a chance to go off on a tangent. Gremory is, ancient demon character in mythology and stuff. He was technically like the patron demon of transgender women because it's a character who, it's very complicated, like you can't really tell if like this is them describing a transgender character in a bigoted way or if it's actually supposed to be that. They're described as, in the Asgard tier, every single demon is male. That's just for some reason how it works. But this is like the one demon that like takes on a false form of a female. So yeah, so it does come off as a big metaphor for like transgender women being treated like shit, and also especially because Gremry's power is being incredibly attractive to all women. That's literally her power, or his power, however you put it, is turning into a sexy woman and seducing women away from their husbands. Oh, the horror, the demonic horror. There's no possible explanation for this other than demons. And it's also quite hilarious, like the most incredibly badass boast is Gremry goes around wearing the tiara of a famous queen that she like seduced around her waist as like a trophy, like a bloody wrestling belt, and that is the most badass thing I've ever heard from a demon. So yeah, we're going for that. Gremry is a good gender neutral name if you happen to be out there looking for one like I am. And that was the problem, is that when you transitioning, it's always hard to find a new name that isn't just like a different gender version of like whatever name you were born with. You do have like a bit of baggage on your dead name sometimes. Like for me, at the moment I just go like a neutralish nickname of the name I was born with, because I'm just not very creative. I haven't been able to think of a good name yet. And one time I did actually consider changing my name to Gremry, but like, because it sounds like a normal name if you don't know it. It's a horrifying demon of doom and death and seducing ladies. But yeah, I thought maybe that would be spitting in the face of God a little bit too much, so no. But in the world of games we can do this. So yes, I am a demonic force who has come to seduce everybody of all genders. Yeah.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Oh, we get to pick our birthday. Oh, it's like a fantasy made-up birthday system. Oh, I guess I was born in Wyvern Moon, Horsebow Moon, Verdant Rain. I just pick whichever one sounds the coolest. Garland Moon, Harpstring Moon, the Great Tree Moon, the Lone Moon, the Pegasus one. That green rain moon. When it rained Mountain Dew. That was when I was born. Also horsebow. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a horse trying to hold a bow in its mouth? Or with little hooves? I suppose it means a centaur, but just imagine a horse. We're going with Mountain Dew moon. Mountain Dew.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Oh. I'm assuming you should say that no matter what you picked.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Big mood.
Again.
Good voice acting, actually. You're really selling the sleepy bitch disease.
Hey, time to wake up.
Who is this baritone man?
Were you having that dream again?
Yeah, the one where a strange little girl naps on a chair and asks me probing questions about my birthday. Yeah, the more important fact is a really badass lady who like punched a guy in the face with her bare hands and then stabbed him 1,000,000 times, and it was really cool, and now I want to date her if she exists. Please don't tell me she was like 10,000 years ago. Oh, I like your tiny sausage links ponytail. Wait, you just said that there weren't battles. We're not in a time of peace, and we're just in a time of smaller battles?
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us.
Oh, mercenaries.
Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
So I guess there's no wars, but there are bandits and stuff.
Okay,
it's a very wispy
time
beard.
To get moving. Our next
There's a lot of
job is in
detail
the
put
kingdom.
into his beard. I love it. What's the difference between these? Okay.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
How did that lose points? What was the difference between those two options? Oh, it's the houses!
Situation not dire.
With the little tiny capes. Did people ever really wear those in olden times? It must be so impractical to only cape one shoulder. Like, does the wind come from that direction? Is that your 1 weak spot? Is that your Achilles heel but upside down?
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
They don't particularly look younger than me. Nobody's faces seem to move very much.
They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
No, not his cape!
I'm impressed you're
Just
I
outside
like how the
village.
capes are all different sizes.
Damn. There were a
What
lot
says about the personality? Oh, has she got an onion on her chest? Does that guy have any eyes, or does he have, like, really adorable little cat eyes?
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now.
Well, we could before.
Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Nope. Never. Absolutely terrible. Totally gonna fail this. Gonna die in a tutorial, that's just how I roll. Oh, the little dude on the bottom of the screen, he moves around when you tilt your Wiimotes. Your Amoeba, whatever they're called. The Joy-Conons. The Joy-Conons. The squiggly things. A skirmish at dawn. An inevitable encounter at dawn. A prologue at dawn. Is that the exact same bandit model as Awakening? Obviously, like, higher resolution. Like, 90% of every single battle in every chapter in Awakening was just generic bandit man attacking for no particular reason. He was going to steal the something. The undefined thing is being thieved from somebody. It was very weird how the game didn't have any monsters. It just had, like, generic bandit is attacking so-and-so. And then it had, like, the Risen, which was just, like, generic bandit is also a zombie. Oh yeah, I was wondering how it would work when it got this all in the more 3D and stuff, because it was grid-based sprites before. So I guess it is just the same, but 3D. Ooh, this music. Edelgard, that's a nice name. And Dimitri, oh, I've heard about Dimitri. Apparently he was incredibly gay for somebody. But apparently they don't actually have like a gay-S support, which is what they call, like, they don't have like a canon marriage. But I've heard apparently there's a popular ship of him and another male character.
I will prevail.
Okay, whoever you are. Do you get extra points from attacking on the side? Combat arts, what are those? Is that just skills? Oh, that's interesting. They like skills reduce your what's it, your weapon durability. So that's still a mechanic. I don't think I'll do it yet because I don't know, like, how much durability it even have. So, let's go. Oh, that's cool, you can select your weapons in there, like, you're not just stuck with— oh!
Is that all?
That's so neat, they even got the cheering crowds in the background. Oh yeah, here we've got a tutorial on it. Oh, that's funny how your attack stat is called Might instead, that sounds cool.
I'll cut through.
Are you one of the, like— no, so— oh, I thought he was like, holding a lance for a second, but no, no, he is holding a lance. So aren't lances supposed to attack from 2 spaces away? Maybe they can't do it on the tutorial or something. I see, I like it how it's like, it's not really grid-based sprites as it was before, but it's like it's more of an overhead, like, simplified view to be able to plan it out, and then it goes into the big dramatic zoomed-in view when you do the attacks. I like that. It's very visually good. It's like a good way to fuse the old style with having a more 3D style. Who are you? Oh, you're a bowman. Bowman. So you're like Varian, but you don't have anyone to attack right now. I probably should have used him in the first phase to see what he can do. Oh, so we can't move him? I guess he's like an ally character. Sure, I'll just go stand here. Oh, talk?
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
Oh, you're
Please,
welcome.
lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
You have such a kind and passionate voice. I believe in you. Your optimism is good, but I'm sure this game is probably going to destroy it by the end. Oh, little hearts, yay. Oh, I can talk with loads of people on the same turn. That's a good change. It was always so annoying having to wait a turn to talk, especially in battles where like you had to talk to someone 3 times in a row within like a time limit to be able to recruit them. Like bloody Laurent, what's his name? I think it is Laurent. It's Miriam's son in Awakening. It was so hard to get him.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now.
Yeah,
Thanks
he
for
does
that.
have a little side ponytail. I like that. That's
I
cute.
didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be
I
smiling
like his
on me.
floofy hair too.
You have a strange aura about you.
Yeah, it's protagonist syndrome.
You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
What does convoy mean? Oh, that means send it back to your bag. And that's just swap weapons, that's send weapons back to your bag. And that's use the weapons. See, those can all just be put into one menu, like item menu or something. It's a bit confusing having all that with like non-indicative names. What do all the symbols mean on the side? Is that like astrology
We'll
or
advance while
something?
protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up
Is
position
this guy your
inside the
mentor or
forest.
your boss or your grandpa or something? It's probably, he is quite grizzled, but I don't think he's grandpa age. I think he's like an uncle maybe. Oh no, if he's an uncle, he's probably gonna die in the first battle. If I move out, I'll go here and I'll tank all their hits. Okay? Beat the shit out of me, protect my friends. Oh, I already have counterattacks. Wait, I can't remember if that was a thing you already had or if you had to get a skill for an Awakening. It's been so long since I played Awakening, actually. That's kind of my strategy in Awakening, was just to continually counter everything. My custom character I named her Fallow, and she had like big poofy hair. I really like the custom character thing. It's a shame we don't have it. I guess it must be more difficult when everything's all like in full high detail and stuff to like change it in all pre-rendered cutscenes. Oh yeah, this is a new thing. You have skills now. That was good because all you could do was like attack sort of in there in the previous one. Unless you had like weapon abilities and stuff. Oh, what was a weapon triangle again? I guess does that mean I got a weapon triangle bonus?
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Oh, your voice is bloody deep. I guess I got points for Edelgard for that. She likes to see me punch the shit out of people. I'll figure out what all this information is. I like how you see the enemy characters running away afterwards. That's nice, having the animations to make it seem like the battlefield is bigger than it actually is. So I guess like each one of these units represents like actually several units, technically. Ooh, fancy. And axe to the face. I like how a lady has an axe. She seems kind of badass.
Your defeat was inevitable.
We didn't get a lot of female fighters in previous games.
Damn. Why are
Yeah, that's literally the same bloody bandit guy.
We'll have to deal with them.
That's the same generic bandit face as in the previous game, but it's like they went to the effort of modelling a bigger, more advanced version of his model and like a new artwork and everything. But it's the exact same design. That's so silly. I wonder if it was in previous games too. Like, do the bandits always look identical in every single game in the entire series? Yep, and you're out of range. Good. Come at me, bro!
Hey, you with the blank stick! Out of my way!
Fair. Oh yeah! Look, I heal from stabbing him? That's good, I am going to be useful as being attacked. Oh!
Is that all?
I love the animations.
I will
That's
get
classic,
stronger
all
yet.
sound effects are the same, I love it. That's nostalgic. So I played Awakening when I was like a young teenager. Ah. The voice acting for the enemies isn't quite as good. That's weird, all the stats have different names in this. So instead of just having linked tactic, it also raises your avoidance and accuracy? That's cool. It's like even more overpowered than they used to be. Bye bye.
Such power dwells within.
Dun dun dun. I'm a dramatic protagonist, ain't I? I hate that thing when, like, in cuts. Wait, where did your axe go? What? Is that Warudo? Wait, why are his sleeves outside of his sleeves? Dude, do you not know how to wear a coat?
It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
What? Is she
You
wearing
can
a
call
weird,
me
like,
Sothis.
boob chain?
But I'm also known as the beginning.
The Alpha, the Omega! Oh, she's got little love hearts and a weird little decorative headdress thingy. That's neat. Her design is very complicated. It's hard to notice all the details. What the hell are you talking about?
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Are you gonna say, oh, I'm 500 years old and I'm technically an adult so I can marry you even though I look like a child? Because that is why I don't particularly like Tiki and Naoi and all those characters. Because that is a recurring thing in this series, is characters who look exactly like a child but are marriage candidates because they're actually a dragon 1,000 years old and whatever.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
Should I be saving 2 young girls?
Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow
Yeah,
of
that
time
weird
for
chain around her neck is
You would have
connected to
died
like her
had I not
titties.
intervened.
That's such a weird design choice, especially on a young girl. Oh, okay, she can control time. Thanks.
There
Oh,
now. Is gratitude so much?
I like all the
less?
personality
I
we got
did
for
deem you
Gregory
worth
so
saving
far.
us. When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh, and you will surely meet your end.
Okie doke.
How rude of you to drag me into this.
She's very sassy, I like her. She's got more personality than just being a character who acts like a child and looks like a child but is not a child and technically is marriageable. I just don't like that trope at all. I really hope that they're not going for that for her.
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Thanks.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. You who bears the flames within.
I have toasty ribs? Am I the Fire Emblem? What is the Fire Emblem? It was like a bloody MacGuffin that you needed to job change Crom in the last game. Is it Crom or Chrome? Chrome. Why did he do such a backflip? And also, where did her axe go? Did he steal her axe? Why has she got dagger all of a sudden? And why did she need protecting when she was like the most competent one in that battle? How did that change anything? Like, you knew he was attacking. You should have been able to parry him in the first place. What was different? Like, you froze time and now you know he was attacking so you can parry, but you already knew he was attacking. You're jumping in front of his attack.
Hey.
How could you
did
tell
you
I've travelled in time? Because that should have been something I was actually able to do. Oh, these guys have lovely face.
Are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Oh, he's a teachy. That's good. I'm excited to learn from you, sir. Sir
Go
Chumby
after them.
Face. I like him. He's like a potato, but with lovely eyes. And I mean that as a greatest compliment. Potatoes are one of the most rad vegetables in the world. What was the pause there?
Why him?
Oh, what have you got against Master Chumby Face?